Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this Turkish red lentil soup. This soup is so easy to make. It comes together in under 30 minutes. It's creamy, delicious, and so comforting. It's also very healthy, and I will let you know about options to make this vegan as we make it. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is cut the vegetables. Chop one large onion roughly, and then we're going to chop up some garlic as well. You don't need to finely chop this because we are going to blend everything together in the end, so it doesn't really matter. The written recipe will be available on my website, thefoodflamingo.com. You can find a link to that in the description box below. There you'll find tips and tricks, step-by-step instructions, and the printable recipe. Now I'm going to chop 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. If they're large, use 2 to 3, and if they're small, you can use 3 to 4. Next, chop 1 medium-sized potato that's peeled and washed and 1 large carrot that's also peeled and washed. Keep in mind not to chop them too large, otherwise they will take a long time to cook. If you enjoy soups and healthy recipes like this, then you should check out all of my other soup recipes. I will leave a link to that in the description box below. If you want to throw in some other vegetables like leek or broccoli, you can do that, but just keep in mind that it will affect the flavor of the soup. Now in a large pot, place on medium-high flame, add unsalted butter and vegetable oil and let that melt. And then we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste and then cook this until it's nice and fragrant. This is store-bought tomato paste, and if you don't have this, you could chop up 1 small tomato and then cook that until it's fully cooked and mushy. Next, we're going to add in the chopped onion and garlic that we prepared in the beginning and then give this a good mix. Cook this while stirring until the onions turn translucent for about 1 to 2 minutes. You want to keep stirring to make sure that the tomato paste doesn't burn on the bottom. Next, I'm going to add in the chopped potatoes and carrots and then give this a mix as well and then cook for a minute or 2. Next goes in the main star of the dish, red lentils. These are just red lentils that I washed and soaked for about 20 minutes before making the soup. Give everything a good mix, and then next we're going to add in the spices, which is just black pepper, some paprika, and some salt. Give everything a good mix to incorporate all the spices, and then next we're going to add in the broth. I'm using chicken broth today, but you can use vegetable or beef broth as well, and if you don't have any, then you can even use water and add a block of chicken bouillon. Give that a mix, and then we're going to cover and cook this on medium flame for about 15 to 20 minutes until all the veggies and the red lentils are tender. Do make sure to stir in between while you wait for the vegetables and the red lentils to become tender because we don't want anything sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now it's been 15 minutes, let's give everything a good mix and then check if the potatoes are soft. As you can see, the potatoes are nice and tender and the red lentils are also really soft and mushy, so all we have to do now is blend everything together. And I'm using an immersion blender, but you could also use a regular blender if you don't have one. Just make sure to let the mixture cool down before you do it, otherwise it's not going to be safe. And I'm making the mixture super smooth, but you can make it chunky if you'd like. Once you've blended the soup, go ahead and check the consistency. You can add more broth if you'd like a runnier soup, or you can leave it as is if you'd like a thicker soup. I added about half a cup more of broth just to make it the consistency that I prefer. Give that a good mix, and then before serving, give it a taste and adjust the salt and the seasonings, and that's it. The Turkish red lentil soup is ready to go. Now all you have to do is serve this right up. It's warm, comforting, and the best part is that it's so nutritious. It's perfect for when you're feeling lazy but you still want something nice and healthy for lunch or dinner. There are many lentil soups in the Turkish cuisine, but this one is by far my favorite. The flavors of the tomato paste and red lentils just go so well together, so you have to give this one a try. You can serve this soup as is because it's just amazing on its own, but I like to top it off with some croutons, some freshly chopped parsley, some chili flakes, and some homemade mint or chili oil. And today I'm using mint oil. It's very simple to make. All you have to do is melt some butter with a little bit of olive oil in a small saucepan, and then add in some dried mint and give it a mix, and that's it. Your mint oil is ready to go. The full detailed recipe is available on my website, thefoodflamingo.com, so make sure to click the link in the description box to check that out. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more easy and delicious recipes just like this one. Like the video if you liked it, and comment down below if you've tried this recipe or if there's anything else you'd like me to make. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.